What's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. I am your boy, that boy Oz, and today we're going to be doing another product review, but let's go ahead and do a little bit differently. We have a table, you guys. We're going to actually have fun with this one, and today we're going to be reviewing flour, none other than the company CBX, which I'm sure everyone has heard about this brand, especially if you're a fan of Dope Is Yola. He's been smoking CBX quite a bit, almost exclusively it seems like. As I've mentioned before, if it's on my channel, I probably got it for a discount, and these were no different. I thought, hey, you know what, we can try a hybrid and an indica, and we can kind of see the differences about them. Smell, look, taste, all that good stuff, you guys. But before we even look and smoke any of this great delicious bud, let's talk about CBX a little bit, you guys. If you go on the website, which is exactly what I did, you can just type in CBX and go to their website, check their bio, their info page, and you can actually get more information on what I'm about to tell you. CBX was founded in the early 2000s. It was two great friends that were out there growing tree, man, just smoking, growing, and learning, you know. And for the next 10-ish years, they were just cataloging everything. They were growing everything from seeds, and it was around 2014 that they had cataloged enough classic strains and new exotic strains. So they thought, you know what, let's pick our favorite classics, our favorite exotics, and then let's put some of them together and let's make our own in-house strains. And that's what they did for a long time. They were just testing and sampling. I'm sure you guys have heard of pheno hunting, and that's pretty much what these guys were doing. So once they found the ones that they wanted, then came the next step, which was deciding, figuring out, finding out what these plants needed individually and giving them exactly that, and then pretty much writing a recipe for 10 out of 10 bud every single grow. Everything is done by them, you guys. This is a single source company, meaning that they make their own seeds, they grow their own seeds, they make their own flour, concentrates, vapes. All of it is in-house by CBX. Let's talk about their growing process a little bit before we get into anything else. So you guys, they are doing PGR free growings. They also like to tell you that not only do they focus on the grow, they also focus on the dry and on the curing of the plants, right? So they're still using dark rooms, they're still using the hanging method, right? Hanging the plants upside down after they cut them down and letting them dry that way, letting them cure. When it comes to trimming them and cleaning them up, you guys, they use their I think it's called like a stem rotation technique. So they pretty much just hold the nug, and they hold the nug from the stem, and that's how they trim. They never grow up your bud, which leads us to the next step as well, that all their grow rooms, their drying rooms, their curing rooms, all of it, you guys, they control everything about it. They control the temperatures, the humidity levels, they control the light, they control every single thing. They have filters in there to make sure that there's no toxins flying around their plants, contaminating your guys' flour. A lot of care goes into these, you guys. Now let's talk about the process that comes to packaging right here. So not only do they pay attention to the grow itself, they want to continue to care about your plant, all the way up until the point where you bust this open and smoke it, right? So they actually paid close attention. They claim to have paid close attention to the packaging to make sure that they get the best airtight seal that they can, so that your flour doesn't age and dry out on you before it gets to you, which is awesome, you guys. Like, that's holy shit, you know. A lot of people just package, but they actually went through packages and looked for the best option that they could find for themselves. Each nug is hand selected and placed in your jar for you, making up the 3.5 grams, and they only use nugs that they deem worthy, the ones that seem good, that look good and smell good. Anything that's too small to put into your jars, you guys, that's exactly what they grind up and they make their pre-rolls out of. Let's stop stalling, let's stop talking, and let's bust right into this one. Right here is the Jet Lag OG, the indica. You guys see the seal right there. I'm sure it's looking beautiful. Spin that around one time. God, you guys, man, I've been dying to bust into this. Oh, look at that. Bounces, quality, freshness. Oh, smells like a cereal milk, like a, you know, like a milky type of. Let's go ahead and pull out one of the nugs right here. Let's look at it. Holy moly, this looks really good. It's very open, it's very fluffy. I like it a lot. It looks almost like a sativa, but I might be tripping. But to me it looks like a sativa, and I'm not complaining about it at all. Look at all these nugs, you guys. Let me put them into my tray real quick that I have. Let's go and dump them all in there. All right, here we go. Look at all these nugs, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bangers in there. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I don't get expensive weed a lot, so whenever I do, it really hurts me to break apart my biggest nugs. So I always kind of set them in there in order from biggest to smallest. And obviously I smoke my smallest nugs first, and then I smoke my bigger ones later on. Just on the looks of it and the smell of it, Jesus Christ, you guys, I'm so excited. And I'm actually very afraid as well, because this one bowl right here that we're about to take, you guys, I'm sure is going to take me on a whole magic carpet ride, you guys. Holy shit, I'm so afraid for my life. The trichome heads on this are insane, man. You guys saw how freaking bedazzled my weed looked, you guys? Holy smokes, man. And you guys already know, because I mentioned Yola smoking CBX, I only thought we should use the Push Trees bong, you guys. I mean, holy shit, we're just record breaking here, you guys. Nah, should I stand up for this? I'll stand up for this. Fuck it. Wait. Before we take this hit, you guys, make sure that if you guys have something with you, you guys are getting ready. Let's all take a hit together. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let's go ahead and try to break 200 subscribers, you guys. I mean, damn, all my shit gets age restricted, it gets blocked, and we're still pushing through, you guys. Fuck it. We're gonna keep doing what we do best, and which is just getting high, reviewing products, and buying cool shit, you guys. Cheers, everyone. This is only my second day with this Yola bong. Before this, I've only ever had like really small water pipes. We'll call them water pipes. I've only had really small ones that I get from the Daily High Club, and although those hit hard all the time, I love all of the ones I've gotten so far. This is just different, you guys. The airflow you get from this is just crazy different. Let's go around two. If you guys saw my unboxing video for this bong, I said that there's like 5 holes. That's capped. There's 7 of them. Let's talk about that hit, man. That hit was so smooth. I don't feel like coughing at all. I feel like taking like 5 more, but first I want to wait and see what the potency of it is. But as for the smoothness, you guys, holy shit. I mean, it wasn't a very big bowl, and I did it in 2 hits, as you guys saw. So maybe that's why. But even then, sometimes when you have weed that's a little bit too dry, or weed that's too old, or anything that you can get from a plug, then it still hurts a little bit. No matter how small the bowl is, it can still hurt your throat, but this didn't hurt at all. It tastes pure. It's probably the best thing I can say. I don't really have the taste buds to really describe and get into detail about these, but it does taste clean. Let's go ahead and open up this Kush Mountains. It's the hybrid that we bought. Oh, May 18th. Holy shit, no way. And this was packaged December 18th. That's 5 exact months later. Let's see if this has held up. Let's see if we can regard their packaging as some elite packaging here, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yep. That smells so strong. It's a little bit fruity even. What the hell? Smells a little fruity. Okay, so a little bit fruity. Oh my god, the last hit we just took just hit me right now, and okay. Primarily, I feel it in my head. It feels like a warm, heavy blanket is just being placed on my head, and it's just falling on me like an ice cream cone, and you just put some hot fudge on it. Just I feel feel delicious, you guys. I feel great. My eyes are so heavy right now. I'm trying my hardest to keep them open, but they're fighting, and I'm hurting. I'm losing this fight, you guys. I'm slowly losing this fight. Let's look at this. Okay. So we talked about the trim, right? I gotta say, this is some really clean looking bud. There's no leaves on there. It just looks perfectly clean. It doesn't look like it's been squished at all, like no one's been pinching these nugs. Wow, look at that. I don't know if they broke it apart to look at it, to test it, or to take a video, but if you guys did, I got that nug, and oh my god, just stuck right back together, you guys. Jesus Christ. It's like a marshmallow. It's just so soft. Bam, right there. A nice decently healthy bowl. You guys, you can't complain about that little bowl right there. It looks nice and healthy. And let's see how much of it we can kill in one hit, you guys. I'm still building up my lungs, okay? Cheers, everyone. Don't forget, like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Anyway, you guys, let's go ahead and finish this off really quick. I just want to mention how big that hit was in compared to my other ones, and I still did not cough. So, I mean, if that says anything about the smoothness of the strain, if not the brand, then, you know, I mean, nothing else will speak to you, because I honestly think that no matter what you pay for these jars, that they're worth it. And I'm gonna buy more of them, because now that I know the history behind it and how they do like their growing process and how much care they put into it, it makes it way more worth it, you guys. It makes it kind of cool to know that someone handpicked these and said, you know what, that boy Oz is gonna smoke this dope ass nug on camera, and I gotta put it in there for him. Cheers, everyone. Cool. All right. Honestly, if you look at my bowl, it's pretty dirty already. Honestly, I've taken maybe like 10 rips out of this. Nah, maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe like 12 rips since I opened it yesterday. So it's a little old. I wouldn't really rely on it right now to speak on the taste of the bud, but it's still smooth, you know. This bowl is a little tarred and whatnot, but it's still smooth. The hit's still smooth, and it still pulls. It has great ventilation still, even though it's a little bit muddy right now. And it still looks cool as shit, man. Honestly, if I didn't say it enough in the video, I really recommend this bong, just because $110, you guys. You know, I went with the Storytime Orange. They're out of sale. They're out of stock with the Storytime Orange, but they have like a black one and a blue one and a red one that just didn't really do that well. Still look cool though, and they're still gonna work very well. They're still really thick glass. I really think that this will survive like a small impact, like a low impact. I wouldn't go any more than that. And it comes with a little travel case, a little carrying case, and it's padded nicely, decently. Probably take like a little couple inches. It'll probably take a fall like that, but not more than that, I don't think. If this shot right here doesn't motivate you to subscribe, honestly, I don't know what else will. So that was spicy. Holy shit. CBX, man. I can't give you a 10 out of 10 because even even you keep finding ways to improve your product. So, but a 9.9 if possible, man. Honestly, this was stupendous. Tag CBX, let them know. The boy Oz made a pretty decent video, and you know, just want them to know. I'm not looking for nothing. Just want them to know. I'm done.
Porque el gobierno es muy inteligente. Yo al frente y atrás de mí se